Hey everyone, it is Epic Underworlds, and in today's video I'm going to be doing a little update on the future of Solo Sagas RPG. So this is a game I've been working on. It literally just came out, and the PDF is on DriveThruRPG. I will be updating that PDF and also be putting this book on Amazon. I'm actually literally just working on it, and I thought, why not make an update? So this update will be explaining basically what's to come. So right now, like I said, I am working on the core book, and I will be working on new art such as this, and it will probably be either in color or in black and white, or it might have two different versions. Like maybe the hardcover is in color and the paperbacks in black and white to save costs. I'm also going to be redoing this character sheet because it says Solo Settlers RPG, which was the original name of the game, but like settling and adventuring didn't really go together, so I thought why not make it Solo Sagas RPG, so that will be updated. As far as future products coming out, I'm working on a sequel book to the core book that'll include a ton of different races, classes, options. It'll basically be called the Solo Sagas Toolkit and give you so much more content to have your own customization of your own game. So if you don't like a certain aspect of the game, you can change it, or if you want to add more crunch to it, you can add stuff if you wish. I will also be adding how to like a generator in that thing, where you can generate your own starting village, your own adventures, rooms, monsters, etc. And yeah. Then the options book will also come with a lot more potions and potion formulas, so when you're creating your own potions, you'll have a lot more options to do so. I've been thinking about the starting market, like in each game, because I was thinking of making adventures where your age is kind of like what you need to get into that adventure. So all players start at age 0, and then once they finish their first adventure, they age 1 year, and every time they finish an adventure, they age another year. So I might have adventures like for adventurers age 0 through 2, and then like another adventure book that says for ages 4 through 7, but I feel like that'd be confusing because people might think that's like the age of what the player needs to be, like not their character. So I think I'm going to try to rework the age part. I might change it to leveling or something like that. Then I'm going to be working on a setting book. The first setting book, I have not really planned out what it's going to be yet, but each setting book will have its own monsters, its own room generation, its own adventures, new character races, classes, options. So each setting book will add a lot of fun stuff that you guys can use, and hopefully get a collection of Solo Sagas RPG books, and they'll all be very affordable. And yeah, so that's kind of what I wanted to explain so far. I'm also adding a second adventure in the core book. As you can see, this is the first one, and it's I playtested this a bunch, and like 70% of the time your character survives. The other 30% they die, so I think it's a really good starting adventure. It shows that death can still happen, but it's not as frequent. And then Adventure 2, Trail of Death, your character better hope they find a lot of gold pieces in this first dungeon, because this one is a little harder, and of course you start with a new map. So in the second, unlike the first adventure where you just create a character and go on an adventure, this second one allows you to talk to NPCs, visit a town, and then go into the adventure at your own pace. So you can explore different buildings, trade, you can maybe fight some of the town citizens if you're unlucky, and then you go right into this goblin adventure. So this goblin adventure is pretty intense. There's hardly any traps, because I don't know, I feel like just combat and then reward is a good mix for a second adventure. I'm not making it too confusing. There's some loot. You can explore a goblin fortress, and I'm working on art for this section. I know it looks pretty plain right now. And these are all the stat box. The goblin boss has 10 health, 7 attack, but 0 modifier. So I don't know. I'm gonna do a lot of playtesting today, see if I can actually beat it with any of my characters. This is definitely a sequel adventure that you want to go on when you're age 1 or age 2. Again, I might change the age. But yeah, I've had a lot of fun designing this game, a lot of fun playing it, and it's really awesome when you're passionate about a project. You can get so much more done. So I'm trying to balance this with RPGs, PCGs, and TCGs. trying to do all 3 of them at once, but this is definitely my favorite project right now, and I'm really excited to see what the future holds. I also have a screensaver where I write down my goals. So my RPG goals, I have the core book, setting books, a PCG setting book. I want to combine PCGs with RPGs, but the PCGs are kind of like an RPG, but that universe is so rich, so I feel like a setting book would be perfect for it. A monster collection, a Solo Sagas toolkit, like I was explaining, where it gives you lots of options. Adventure volumes. Instead of just having like one adventure, that'd be like such a small book, because all you really need is like 3 pages for an adventure. I'm going to be having adventure volumes where multiple adventures are in one book, and it can take your character from ages like 0 to like 20 or something. Paper Realms Core. Paper Realms RPG is a multiplayer RPG. It's simple but really fun, so I'm going to be working on that possibly too. I want to work on Solo Sagas in space, like a sci-fi version, and then of course an adventure generator. So yeah, that is everything I wanted to talk about in this video. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next RPG, TCG, or PCG video.